Hi, thank you for being here today. I'm Heather Burgett, your host, and we are here for our next visibility party today. So I'm going to actually let our guests start coming in. So hold on one second as we admit our guests. These are all our lovely speakers that we have here with us today. Okay, here come the guests. Beautiful. Welcome, everyone. Meet the speakers. We are jumping right in today. We're live streaming, and we're excited to have you all here today. And as most of you know, I am a visibility expert, Heather Burgett, PR, longtime PR person, like 25 years in that field, and have moved into the visibility space of really helping my community and clients be seen and be heard in the way that they want to be seen in the world. And you're all part of this growing movement. We've had 130 speakers so far from these parties, which was just born at the beginning of this year with the quick idea of like, I want to do something different and create a way to help people get visible in a, so many people are trying to promote and get their message and their movements out there. And there aren't enough channels necessarily to do that on a regular basis. So the more I can give the ability for you to promo what you have going on in your life and speak your messages, get your voices out there, that's like my mission on the planet. So I just love doing this. And really the movement is, it's a truth-telling movement of speaking your truth, your message, being the change, being seen, being heard, being the light. And this is, the V30 challenge that we have also is something you're all more than welcome to participate in, where we give you 30 days of support. It's free, and you get daily guidance with one action item a day to propel your visibility forward within 30 days. And that happens at visibility30.com. If you're here, you probably already have that link or have been receiving those emails, but it's a wonderful way to get some movement in your own visibility. And let's see. Really also with the visibility piece, there's so much shifting and changing all the time in the marketplace. So this is also about keeping our finger on the pulse of what's hot and what's working now. Things that were working 6 to 12 months ago are not working, or as well as they used to at least. So this is about continually evolving with the times and what's happening, especially in the online universe. And so we're going to be talking about hot visibility tips today, so everyone can share what is actually working now for them. And truly, this comes down to the simple formula of visibility plus connection. We're all here to connect, grow our networks, meet more people, meet new sets of eyes, new friends, new potential power partners. And it's that connection with community that ultimately creates currency for us in our businesses or our careers. And let's just all take a deep breath into that. Yeah, just coming in, getting grounded into the space, knowing that this connection is so magical when it happens. And we're going to actually start off with a success story because we've had some really cool things coming out of these parties. So I asked, one of our success stories to come and share what happened. So, in terms of how this party is going to run, just quickly, a little housekeeping is every speaker is going to have 2 minutes in the spotlight to share what they're doing in the world, share a hot visibility tip, and an ask if they have one. So if there's something you need in your business, that's the time to ask. You don't need to worry about sharing your link. We're going to be sharing one link for each speaker, whether it's a free gift or how to connect with them on their Instagram or wherever it may be. And we'll be having that go into the chat, so you don't need to worry about that. And let's see. We also just ask that there's no direct selling or fundraising on this event. If you have a book, you're welcome to talk about it. If you have a campaign you're doing, you're welcome to talk about it. We just ask that you don't ask people to buy something or donate to something on this event. And it's really truly about shining your light and then magnetically attracting the people that want to connect with you. If they want to do that, they'll do so in the link that we give them. And stick around for trivia at the end. We always do trivia and give away a couple prizes to see who was paying attention during the event. And also we have an after party in the Facebook group. So we'll put the link in the chat here to where that lives. If you're not already in our free community, you can join in over there as well. And okay, so with that, I would like to first start with a success story that came out of a recent party we have with us today. See, Tom is with us. So Tom, hi, would you like to unmute yourself? And I'm going to spotlight you here so we can hear. Yeah.
Hey, everybody. Tom Paolino from New York. Thanks, Heather, for the opportunity to share my experience and joy from the very first visibility party where I met Jean Marie Russo, who's here also. Terrified, I spoke my vision into being, and Jean reached out to me, and cut to my vision not going as smoothly as I wanted it to. By then I had enrolled Jean and a few other believers in the theme, which is PTSD among cops. And I just decided to be transparent. I called one of the people Jean had introduced me to. I said, I'm sorry, but I know you're excited. I don't think I can write any more of this. It's just not working. And he ended up telling me his story. And now I am writing the story of Patrick Apoyan, detective in Atlanta, who is an angel in a burly body.
I love this, Tom. This is amazing. So really, just to because we don't have a lot of time, I want to really summarize this quickly for everyone. So you were working on a script. It wasn't going great. You came to our party. You connected with someone here, and I'm going to actually pop Jeannie on as well so she can say hello. And Jeannie then introduced you to Patrick. If Patrick doesn't mind, I'm going to see if I can spotlight him as well. And now
there he is.
You are working on a project that is apparently in development and taking off. So this is just in a matter of a short time, a matter of a handful of months maybe. And I just wanted to highlight all three of you today to share the power of what happens in these parties. And I'm hearing lots of interesting stories like this. So for all of you to really pay attention today, to know that there are people here that could make a big difference in your life, and that it is through this connection that the magic really happens and occurs. And I just want to thank you all for being here today. Kudos to you, Tom, Jean, another of our former speakers. Patrick, great to see you. Thanks for being here. All right, this is awesome. Okay, we're going to jump in because we've got a lot of speakers to get through today. So I'm going to, unspotlight here, and we're going to get started. Just 1 second here. And Nora, if you can help me, that would be great. Okay, there we go. All right. So isn't that a cool story? Isn't that amazing? Yeah, it's the magic of this. So that's why I always tell people, come live to these events because the chat is fire. That's where people are really connecting. And then come to the after party, stay connected in that post that we have in the Facebook group, because people are really finding new opportunities to do things together with each other. Yes. Awesome. Yeah, lots of good love coming through here in the chat. Okay, so we're gonna kick off because it's a bit of a marathon. It's a power hour, and so I'm gonna start with saying one hot visibility tip, right? Because this has been the impetus for a lot of things that have shifted in my business as well, like hosting these parties. So I just want to say, having a party like this or an event on a regular basis, it elevates your profile. A lot of people call it the reporter model, right? Where you're interviewing others. That was how Oprah built her career, right? Someone saw what I was doing, and then I got invited in April to do my first ever co-hosted live in-person event with, if some of you who were here before, you met Christopher Kai, who's known as the billionaire networker. So just by raising your visibility, that's when the opportunities come in. It's absolutely incredible. Okay. So with all of that being said, we're going to start with our first speaker, someone I'm very excited to introduce you all to today. We have the lovely Theresa V. And hi, Theresa. So great to see you. Theresa is someone that worked with me in my Shine Online program, and I haven't seen you in a while, so I'm so happy to have you here today.
So great to see you, and thank you for making me first.
Yeah, you get it. You get to rock it, girl. Let's do it.
Awesome. So do you want me to say a little bit about what I do?
Yeah. So really, you have 2 minutes. You'll hear Nora's going to do the timer. So there'll be a ding at the end of 2 minutes. So we keep everybody really on point. So sharing what you do, a hot visibility tip if you feel like you have one to share, and ask, and that's it. So yeah.
Great. Well, thank you for having me. So I'm a spiritual teacher, a wellness expert, and a channel, and I help highly sensitive and empathetic people to reclaim their energy by healing their depleting cycles of overwhelm and overgiving so they can feel healthier, more vibrant, and more alive. I've supported over 1 million people in embracing their sensitivities as the superpowers that they are through my speaking workshops, sessions, channeled messages. So this reclamation of their vitality really helps them to live more of their purpose. So it really excites me to be able to do this work. And the visibility tip that I would share today is, I actually have two, but one is to be super clear in what you actually want to do or you feel called to do. Don't do it because a coach said to do it. Don't do it because everybody in your field is doing it that way, because people on the receiving end can feel your lack of excitement or your total excitement about what you're offering. So do what you feel called in your heart to do. And, one of the other things that I would share is just, I had the opportunity earlier in my career to share discounted versions of my work to kind of get people exposed to it. And that's how I built a really strong base of fans and people who've supported my work ever since. So those are the two tips I would share. Speaking summits are a great way to do that. So it depends on what you want to do, but I would share that. And my one ask that I would bring here is, I would love to be doing more paid speaking gigs for really large audiences who would resonate with my message.
Beautiful. Thank you, Theresa. Yeah, and we have a lot of speakers. We've had a lot of TEDx speakers come on these parties. I think we have Maija-Liisa coming up shortly. She's a speaking coach. So lots of good resources in our community when it comes to that. You are just such a shining light for your message in the world. Like really, I talk about the world changers in my community, the heart-centered, purpose-driven people who are working to make the world a better place. And your work is so important. It's so needed at this time. So thank you for being here and shining your light today. Beautiful. Okay, we have next up, we have the lovely Rebeccah Silence, someone who also I've worked with in my Shine Online program. And she, oh my gosh, talk about going through the stratosphere with your visibility. You're a rock star. We're so lucky to have you here today. So yeah, let's hear from you. Welcome, Rebeccah.
Thank you, Heather. You make me cry before we even start. So what I do is healing work in a different type of way. I'm an emotional healing and relationship coach that really believes that healing is possible, specifically emotional healing, not just for some of us, not just in some cases, but for all of us in any scenario. I am a cancer survivor. I was diagnosed with cancer while pregnant, a domestic violence marriage survivor. The list goes on and on and on. And what I truly believe is that my life has been a series of fortunate events to help me see what is possible when it comes to healing. I've been in private practice for over 15 years. Radio shows, I still have a radio show in New York, podcasts, I'm on the news in Denver, where I live now very regularly. And then after Shine Online, I ended up with a book deal with a major publisher, and the book coming back to life, it's called, is on pre-sale now and in the works. This week, particularly, I'm celebrating all of my part of the book being done for the publishers. And what I think the most important tip I can give you all is to know that commitment is the key ingredient to your success. You've got to know how to stay committed and enrolled in and invested in your gifts, your talents, in your message as the fully expressed adult. And if you do that unwaveringly and course correct when need be, you can't fail. It's when our unhealed inner child or the fear and the doubt wins and takes over and gives us permission to let go of our commitment that our message and our mission gets in trouble. So just stay committed, just stay committed, just stay committed. And healing is possible for all of us. That is my unwavering message. And my big ask, what I want to do now, the couples intensive work I do specifically, 2 days with a couple, I want to become a show. You wouldn't believe the magic if you didn't see it. So anyone that would have any resources or people to connect me to, I'm ready to take this all the way.
Awesome. Congratulations to you, Rebeccah, with your book coming out and, just taking the bull by the horns, getting yourself out there, getting in as a regular on a show. It's in Denver, right? The Kathy J show.
Yeah.
So that's like next up, yes, your own show. I so see it for you. And your Healing is Possible movement is changing lives, and everyone can check out Rebeccah. The link is there. Also, the links for their gifts. Anyone who has a gift, we're putting that in the chat. So check out Theresa's gift, Rebeccah's gift, and we're just so grateful that you're here with us today. Thank you, Rebeccah.
Thank you so much, Heather, and hi everyone. Good luck.
I know we got the speed dating going on here. Okay, we have next up the lovely Liz Bloomfield, also someone who just recently stepped into my Shine Online Mastermind. So you're probably noticing a trend here. A lot of people in this community are very dear to my heart, and we're doing incredible work together. So welcome, Liz. Feel free to take the stage here.
Thanks, Heather. It's a pleasure to be here today. So I'm Liz Bloomfield. I'm a leader and a speaker, and I'm really passionate about creating a fairer world in which more people have access to opportunities. I started my career as a British Army officer serving in Iraq, and then subsequently worked as a humanitarian field worker and a corporate executive. And through that work, I really observed how transformational it can be investing in women and girls. There's so much compelling evidence that shows that when you invest in women, the knock-on effects are enormous. A woman multiplies the impact of an investment in her health and well-being by extending the benefits to her family, her community, and building a strong community all around her. And so that's what I'm passionate about. And my own light bulb moment came while sitting barefoot on the floor of a community center in rural Myanmar. I'd spent days in fraught meetings in the capital city, discussing the protection of civilians trapped in conflict, with no real answers coming forward. And yet a few days later, as I drank tea with local women in a community center, they explained exactly what they needed to keep themselves and their families safe amidst the ongoing violence. The problem was nobody was listening. Their voices weren't being heard above the noise. So in my current role as executive director of Ripple Effect Images, we're really focused on shining a light on solutions empowering women globally. Solutions that work, proven ways in which we are addressing some of the world's greatest challenges. And we do that through film and photography and other visual storytelling to shine a light on programs empowering women globally. So my ask is that we want to reach more people with these incredible films and other visual storytelling. So please do check out our website, sign up for our emails, follow us on Instagram. I promise you won't be disappointed. And in terms of my own visibility tip, I would say immerse yourself in communities of like-minded people, just like the sisterhood that Heather has created for us. I think the worst case scenario, you just meet a bunch of really interesting people, but more likely it will open doors that you didn't even know existed. And that has been my own experience over the last 6 months, is that I've met people who've introduced me to people. And I really couldn't have predicted 6 months ago that I would have been connected with so many fabulous opportunities. So Heather, thank you for all the support that you're giving me. Thank you to all of the other women that are part of the group. And yeah, thanks for having me here today.
Thank you, Liz. I think the word you were getting yesterday was badass, right? Former British Army captain in Iraq, now helping women globally in their communities and doing that with Nat Geo, award-winning Nat Geo photographers and videographers. I mean, this is like life-changing, groundbreaking work. So just another one of our incredible purpose-driven people in this community. So, and yes, immersion, find your tribe, your community, the people you resonate with, and the rest will fall into place. Great tip. Thank you, Liz. Okay, next up, just making sure I'm on track here. Yes, absolutely. Okay, we have the lovely Sidiki Ray. Hi, Sid.
Hey, everybody.
Welcome,
I think I did unmute myself.
Well done.
You know, after I had these shirts printed, Heather, I realized that like every time someone's muted, I point to my chest. I'm like, I'm not sure that's the message I really want to put out there, but okay. Look at my chest. Hey, everybody, Sidiki Ray. Thank you, Heather, for having us here today. What an incredible collection. And Heather and I are in a mastermind. And I remember when she came up with this idea to do these visibility parties, everybody was like, I don't think that's going to work. It sounds like a lot of work, but you go, girl, you did it. And like 120 guests later, you have brought together repeatedly collections of amazing beings to connect. So thank you. Thank you for having me. I don't even know where to start. I'm a professional photographer. I've been a professional photographer, for 30 years. I have photographed His Holiness 30 times. I work with women on unmuting themselves because I really believe that what the Dalai Lama said, which is the Western women will save the world, is true. However, we have to, as a collective, figure out we have to unpack how we're going to do that. And the first thing that I know as a result of COVID is we're all online, we're all connecting. And my visibility tip is to just take a deep breath and get really congruent. You've seen the magic that happens when we let go, but when we come into this centered, and the synapses that come together all over the globe as a result of the World Wide Web. So I'm just taking a stand for 10,000 women to unmute themselves and be seen, be heard, be ourselves, so that we can go out and, as Heather says, shine our light in the world. I have an event starting next Monday. And if you have any women in your programs or in your life that really need practice speaking their truth in a safe space, please send them my way, because that's what we create. And that is my mission and my purpose when I'm not behind the camera. So thank you, Heather. Love you so much.
Love you too, Sid. Always such an incredible speaker. You just resonate, the light, you're just shining. You help so many other people shine. And we've got your visibility archetype quiz in here. You guys take that and then connect with Sid, and she'll be able to get you into her event that starts next week. Beautiful. So great to see you. Thank you.
You too, honey. Thank you.
Okay, good job, everyone. We're doing so great here on the presentations. Okay, we've got the lovely Maija-Lisa Adams up next. Welcome, Maija-Lisa.
Hey, everybody. I would like you to close your eyes, if you'll indulge me for just a moment, and I want you to picture yourself in the middle of the red dot that the TED stage has made so famous. And I want you to take in what's happening. Who's there? What does it feel like? And what's your idea that you're ready to spread? Now you've ended your message to wild applause, and the event's over, and people are coming up to you and they're saying something to you. What is it they're saying? Go ahead and open your eyes. One of the ways you can be the most visible is to speak on a stage, and there are many stages to speak on. And the TED stage still does have incredible credibility, and one of the ways to be the most visible as possible. I'm going to tell you briefly about 3 people. Anne wanted to up-level her visibility as a go-to expert. If you have seen an expert in your field on the TEDx stage and you haven't been on the TEDx stage, would you put an X in the chat? Or maybe you've applied and been rejected and you don't know why. Put an X in the chat. Anne now has 1.8 million views. That's pretty visible. And what she does to be visible is every time she speaks, she talks about her TED Talk she gave. Tasha actually became the vice president of a new company and didn't even speak about business. She got visible in a Facebook group about OCD that she did speak about. That's visibility to the tune of 800,000. And the last one is Jacqueline. She stood on the TEDx stage, much like this gentleman behind me here, March of 2020. 3 days later, all the TEDx stages shut down. I'm so glad she got visible because her talk lives on, but she does not. 13 months later, she passed away. So don't wait. Think about that message that you have right now to share, and I can help you with that.
Oh my gosh. Amazing, Maija-Liisa. Beautiful. Did you guys love that visualization? I could feel it too. It's like everyone was just like there in that moment.
Hold on to it and think about it every day, because it's not about being on the stage. It's about the gift you have to give the people in the audience and on YouTube forever.
It's beautiful. Such a powerful message and movement that you have to help speakers get their messages out there in a bigger way. And yeah, we've had a lot of TEDx speakers even here in our parties, and it's a powerful way to go viral. It's instant cachet and credibility. And there's more and more opportunities now than ever, because I think isn't it over like 4,000 TEDx stages now? It's getting a little bit crazy.
Yes, it is.
Oh, amazing.
But there's so much power and so many opportunities to come because of it, which is a whole nother talk. Thanks, everyone.
I love it. And we have, when you go to your site, the link we have here is your TEDx, top 10 TEDx tips. So everyone go ahead, grab Maija-Liisa's gift, get connected with her. And we appreciate you being in our community. Thank you, Maija-Liisa.
Thanks, Heather.
Okay, beautiful. Just so many rock stars today. Okay, we've got Denise Millen up next. Hi, Denise. Welcome, welcome. I think we've got you on mute.
Hi, Heather. Thank you so much for inviting me. This is my first time going live, so I'm
I love it. We have newbies all the time. It's a safe place. You're in a very held place right now, so we're here. We've got you.
Thank you. Well, I am here with my daughter. She doesn't want to. Here she is. Hi.
Hi.
And we work together, and we've designed a travel toiletry bag. And we have just gone live on Kickstarter with our bag, and it's a travel luxury toiletry bag, so you can keep all your products and everything organized and safe and fashionable at the same time. So we cut, stapled, and pinned and manufactured, and we are ready to rock. So one thing I have to say is we've learned patience, a lot of patience, and we really need to pass that on. And when you don't have the answers, just walk away and regain and just come back. And it's amazing how the answers come. And I'm just so grateful that I met Heather so she can help me get through this and get the confidence to be able to get out there and speak about the bags and why I did it. And one of the reasons why was I actually fell and I hit my head and I lost the sight in my left eye and I couldn't see my products. And I was putting black liner on my lips and I'm like, oh my God, I need to organize this better. I don't want to be digging anymore. And that's how the bags all got started. And I ended up popping out 5 bags, all different sizes. So if you'd like to check us out on our Kickstarter campaign, it's Spencer Paige, and Spencer is my son, and Jennifer Paige is her middle name, and that's how you name the company, Spencer Paige.
Beautiful. Do you have do you want to show us? Do you have one?
Oh, yeah, I do. Actually, I do. Okay, so here's what it looks like. I'm gonna get a good look at it. Yeah. And then when you open it, everything's organized. So this little piece comes off at the bottom, and then it turns into an evening bag. And then you can either take that and you can put that right into your carry-on as well. And then in the back here is RF fabric, so that you can actually put your passports in there, protect your passports, and then you can slide this over top of your suitcase as well.
So it's like a double pocket.
Yeah, and then there's little pockets all over the place. There are a lot of hidden pockets, and down below here is more space as well, and they're all organized as well. So you can like unzip this out. Oh yeah, okay, I'll unzip that here. Yeah, if you can't get this, is the piece that comes right off, and then there's another pocket in the back.
So this turns into a little evening bag. So it's kind of like a 2-in-1 bag.
And then there's a chain inside as well.
Oh my gosh, that is amazing. Oops. I'm like, where'd she go? I just popped my spotlight on. That is incredible, Denise. You have put so much heart and soul into that. It's an incredible story how it started, and we're glad that you're healthy and all is well with you. And how fun that you're doing this with your daughter. And I love what Theresa just put in the chat, that we all need this to travel to our TEDx talks. And so you're in your Kickstarter launch phase. So the link is in there to connect with Denise. Go ahead, connect with her and check out her Kickstarter. You can get connected with her to see how you can get yourself one of these awesome bags. I know that I want one.
We're offering the 30% off too right now as well on the Kickstarter.
Fantastic. So wonderful, everyone. Go ahead, check out the link in there. And thank you, Denise. And it's Jennifer, right? Your daughter is Jennifer? Yes, peeking over. So great to meet you and have you both here. Awesome. Okay, cool stuff. See, that's what these parties are so great. As you're seeing, it's more about the heart and the passion than anything. We have service-based people, we have product-based people, we have visionaries, creatives, right? Anything, this is really for anyone who's trying to put something out into the world. And we also, like I said, your first time doing this, we have another, I think, newbie coming up shortly. We've had, top speakers and experts and TEDx speakers in this group at the same time. So that's why I just say this, it truly is kind of for everybody, right? As long as you have a heart-driven purpose and passion and you're looking to connect with more people. So just so happy to have you both here today.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, wonderful. Okay, we have next up, and it is one of our, I believe this is her first talk too, or public talk, is Luana.
Hello.
Welcome, Luana Sandoval.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, thank you for being here. Now, this you were saying on your social, I think I saw that was your first time. So again,
yes, professional. Yes,
you're in a safe place. So we're here. We've got you.
Thank you. Hello, my name is Luana Sandoval. I'm a German-Nicaraguan singer, songwriter, and actress based in Nashville, Tennessee. I am known as the queen of songwriting who wrote a song with Madonna's percussionist and also got a royalty check from American Idol. As someone who grew up in Germany and was bullied, I found comfort in writing music, and also it taught me how to speak up for myself and speak my truth through the songs that I have written so that I can connect with people that are going through the same issues that I'm going through. It also helped me to overcome mental illness. Now I'm on a mission to help people like you to find their inner voice and to turn words into music and eventually monetize the art of songwriting. I believe that everybody has a song inside that can inspire somebody else. I'm asking you if you know somebody who organizes TEDx talks so that I can share the beautiful message of songwriting and how it can make an impact in people's lives. The best way to connect with me is by sending me an email at info@luanasandoval.com or going to my website, luanasandoval.com. You're also invited to my Facebook Inner Circle. Thank you for having me and have a great day.
Awesome. Let's see. Here we come. Thank you so much, Luana. Yeah, and that's fantastic. Like, speaking on stages is such a fabulous way to get yourself out there. In terms of being a visibility expert, I will just say to everyone here, there are only 3 ways you're going to get your message out there, right? It's through your writing, your speaking, and the media. And then within those ways, there are so many avenues to go. So that's really where it comes down to, what do you resonate most with? What's the best way you like to put yourself out there? For some people, they prefer to be more behind the scenes. They like to do more of the writing. Some people prefer to be on camera, on stage. There are just so many ways to do it. So Luana, you're rocking it out there. Congratulations on your music. And we're just so happy you were able to be with us today.
Thank you so much.
And great job on the first one. Same with Jennifer.
I learned from Forbes Riley. So
Wonderful.
yes.
Beautiful. Okay. We've got, let's see here. We have the lovely Hope Silver, someone else who just jumped into Shine Online. It's so great to see you, Hope. We actually met at a live in-person event, if you can believe it, recently at an LA premiere for one of my film clients. And Hope stood out, and I actually interviewed her after, and we stayed in touch. And then here we are. Like, it's just amazing sometimes how the synchronicity can work. So welcome, Hope.
Hello.
Yeah.
Some people think I'm German when I start speaking, but this is a Russian accent. So I immigrated from Russia about more than 8 years ago. I also have a message on my chest. Yeah, because it's heartbreaking to see what's going on in this part of this world. That's very, very sad and heartbreaking. So I'm an ex-journalist and I'm a writer. And my achievement in this country by now, it's 4 published books. One of them published just recently. It's a very unique book. Oops, if you see that. No, okay. It's something like, blur on my background. It's a Curious Thinkers. It's a flash fiction story collection about inanimate objects being able to think and dream. It's all metaphorical about us people. And I don't know if I can give any tip about visibility. I just can talk about my life. So as long as I believe in something, just some crazy things, they happen. Just talk to the universe and trust universe, and it connects you with people who help, like Heather. We met, and she just said on a festival recently. And the book I wanted to talk about, it's a book I wrote in Russian in 2012. It is called Born Against All Odds. And I think it could be very good message nowadays in America, because so the concept of this book is how kids choosing parents before they're born. So it's based on one's soul personal story, how he tells the story, how he found his mom. And it's just touching story about love of the future baby to his mom, to future mom. And, there is one very controversial in this country now topic involved, which is abortion. And now I'm working on a script, on a screenplay. And my ask is if we can find connection with people who might be interested, because this book has a very powerful message. It's about choice. It's about everybody has to have a choice, and I'm pro-choice. And this book is pro-choice, and it can be a very powerful movie. And I'm working on a screenplay now. I just need the right people who believe in the same message with me. Yeah.
Wonderful. Thank you, Hope. So well done. Yeah, you have some really powerful messages in your books that really stood out to me when we connected on a mission to really get them out into the world. So feeling lots of synergy with you and the people here in the room today. So feel free to connect with Hope. The link, do we have the link in here? Yep, there it is.
I can take my Instagram here.
Yep, it's in there. It's in the chat. We got you.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah, we're all good. So connect with Hope. And start following her and help her along her way if you know how you might help her get her message out there in a bigger way. A very important time for this. So thank you, Hope. All right. Beautiful. Okay. Next up, we have Bridget Cisco. Hopefully I'm saying that correctly. Is that right? Sicko? Yes.
It's Cisco, like disco.
Okay, Cisco. Got it. Yep. Welcome.
Thanks for having me. Thank you. Hi, everyone. I hope everyone's just doing an amazing and enjoying their night tonight. I am from New Jersey, and I feel very blessed because I'm definitely in a space of similar like-minded people. I am the founder of Exalted Publishing House. I'm a podcast host of a show called She Builds Empires, where I interview the most incredible 6, 7, and 8-figure business owners who are doing incredible things in the world. And we highlight the journey behind the success, because I want to know like the MTV Cribs version of how they got there. Obviously, I love storytelling. In addition to that, I also work in the visibility space and support my authors and clients to help them get on podcasts, feel safe to use their voice, understand what their story is. And just like so many of you all said tonight, I'm a believer of amplifying powerful stories and women's voices. I really do see a world where there was less fear and more love, and I do believe that stories humanize us beyond the issues on this planet right now. So something that's really helping me in terms of visibility is networking and just connecting with good people. So obviously that's why I'm here. In addition to that, I've been wanting to spend less time on social media. And when I got really clear about what it is that I do, the services I offer, what I can provide, I wanted to just set up collaborations, strategic partnerships, and ways that I didn't have to be constantly on social media, and more so just enjoying my life, gardening, hanging out with my husband and my dog, trail running, and doing all the things that I love and enjoy. So my ask for today is, if you know an incredible woman business owner, a female founder, a CEO that would love to be on my show, She Builds Empires, I would love to be connected with her. I think I gave the link like a while ago because I was supposed to be at a different one. So I'll put the connection for that in the chat, and just thank you, Heather. Thank you.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you. I'm so glad this worked out and we got you here. We made it happen.
Thank you.
Sometimes with these parties, it's challenging with people's schedules and time zones and all the things. Their life happens. We had someone that had, an emergency medical thing today, but we're always doing our best to come together. And it's a really special hour. And we're just so happy we had you bring your light to us today, Bridget. Thank you for being here.
Thanks, Heather.
Beautiful. Okay, we're rocking and rolling here. We're getting there. We got just a few more special guests today. Next up, we have Silke Harvey. I hope, help me say it correctly.
Yep, it's Silke Harvey.
Silke Harvey. Okay, I got it right. Okay.
You got it. Well, thank you, Heather, for having me here. And hello, ladies and gents as well here today, I believe. And I'm really, really happy to be here today because I just love these networking events, because to me it's just like so lovely to be in the presence of other like-minded people, and there's always such great synergy here. I'm the CEO of Inner Hippie Books, and I publish multi-author books, solo author books, and I do audiobook productions, and I also specialize in book collaborations with influencers, speakers, and podcasters. So I'm really, really passionate about female empowerment. That's one of my really big things here, and also connection with Mother Earth. So all the stories that I publish are very much related with that, how we can heal the planet, how we can live sustainably on the planet, and how we can also empower women, because like it's already been said several times, it's so important that women are given a voice, because recent events, especially in the US, have shown that, for every step we're taking forward, we're taking 3 steps back. So we're still not in a place that females should be. We haven't got equal rights by long means. So that's one of my really big passions. I just love to work with women. I mainly work with female entrepreneurs because they particularly have got stories that are so inspirational to other women. And when I work with these ladies and I see them shine through telling their story, through publishing in the book, it just lights me up. And with every book that we publish, I feel it's so special, because there are like 20 ladies who are given this opportunity, and it is so good. And that's my visibility tip as well, that to get more visible, tell your story, go out there, publish it in any way that you can, speak it on stages, but tell your own story, because you never know who might need to hear your very story on that day, just to get some inspiration. And you can connect with me here on Facebook, or you can also write to me at silke@innerhippiebooks.com.
Beautiful. I see you have a great gift in here for everyone. Get your write a nonfiction ebook in 90 days. Awesome. I always say writing a book is one of the best PR marketing materials you could do. So the authorship, the speaking, right? All of these paths are so great for your visibility. And I love that you're empowering women authors, We have such a need to get those voices out there now more than ever. So thank you for your work in the world. Silke, we all need more of you. Yes, beautiful. Thank you. Okay. We have next up Lucie Dawson. Welcome, Lucie.
Hi, how are you doing?
Great.
I'm calling in from LA today, but originally I'm from England and then lived in Australia for a really long time too. And I do want to just intro that I'm really incredibly nervous. I haven't ever talked in a group like this, so excuse my nerves. But today I want to talk to you about Templa, which is an app I've created, which is all about visualizing your goals and taking incremental steps to long-term goals that you don't really know how they're going to happen or why they're going to happen, but you've got that vision and you want to go for it. This idea came about when a few years ago I had almost like a dark night of the soul. I got a weird virus and I was bedridden for like 4 months. And so that gave me the opportunity to really do some internal house cleaning of why I'd created the life I had up until that point and what I wanted to change going forward. And so I turned to spirituality and I learned how to meditate. I got really into the works of Dr. Joe Dispenza. Oh, hello. And I just was lit up by all his teachings. I don't know if any of the community know about him, but I'd really recommend him. He bridges spirituality and science together and gave me all the answers that I kind of was searching for in that why does meditation work and how it can positively affect your life on a grander scale. And so during my recovery, I realized that I wanted to make massive changes and I created a vision board and a visualization for my future. And everything started to snowball and really work for me. And so during that process, I just became super inspired to build an app and create a service out of this to help people create a bit more of a structure for their long-term goals and give them the opportunity to reach their mini goals each day by providing a way to record your gratitude practices and make inspired actions. And my ask today is to just collaborate with any of you lovely people on this call today. And also my tip is visualize, visualize, visualize.
Yes, beautiful. I love that you created an app for visualization. I mean, I know a lot of us here have been using that kind of a meditation practice for many, many years, but how incredible to have that app to support you and guide you along the way. So that's kudos to you for following the inspiration and your heart and creating something out of nothing. That's incredible.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you for the opportunity.
Yeah, a great job today. I didn't know you were a first timer too. So I'm so proud of and happy for all of you.
Well, I visualized a lot. I meditated 20 minutes before and just like visualized it going, okay, so it works.
It absolutely works. And
Thanks.
Yeah, and just to know that people, especially some of you who I haven't met that are new that were new today, to know and trust and feel the energy of this being like a cool, safe space of like-minded hearted people and professionals that would be supportive of the process. So yeah, thank you. Beautiful. Welcome to Lucie, to the community, and so happy to have you here with us. And we have a couple more folks, so stick with us. We've got, I think, 3 more wonderful speakers today. We've got Maija-Liisa next up. Did I say it correctly?
It's Geasair, but you got really close, so that's good.
Geasair, welcome.
Thank you. So since we're talking about visualization, I'm going to give you an odd little visualization to do. I want you to close your eyes and imagine that you are interviewing for a job at a big national bank. And I want you to imagine that you are also wearing scuba gear. How does that feel? You can go ahead and open your eyes. But I want you to think about how does that feel when there's a mismatch between your situation and how you're showing up. We've had a lot of people talking about claiming our voices and putting our voices out there. What I do is I work with successful but stuck women to help them do that in the way that works best for them. Because a lot of times we are, without knowing it, doing the effect of wearing scuba gear, in that our voices, our literal physical voices, can be picking up masks, picking up things that represent our unconscious fear or our frustration or our nervousness or a lack of clarity shows up in our voice before it shows up in our text, in the words we say, and it affects people's subconscious minds. Fun thing is it's easy to fix. So what I want to help women to fix this, and that goes right into my visibility tip. My visibility tip is there are way more stages than you know, and a lot of times those stages are invitation only. A lot of times it's not being on your own social media, it's being in somebody else's private group or private event. I find that often when I post on LinkedIn a little video, I get asked to do a podcast I didn't know about. I get asked to do a Facebook group I didn't know about because of that congruency. I believe that women really do. We need to get rid of the stuff in our way. We need to show up powerfully. So let's do it congruently. And my ask is, help me find secret stages.
Ooh, I love that. Secret stages. Yeah, we just talked about with Maija-Liisa, there's 4,000 TEDx stages. I mean, just imagine the hundreds of thousands of other stages out there in the world. So absolutely, Mari, thank you. I love your aesthetic. Great vibe, great look to your office there. Looks really, really professional and clean, and I just love that energy you've got. So thank you. Thanks for coming out and sharing your gifts with us today. Okay, we are down to the final two. We've got Marybeth Welty. Welcome, Marybeth.
Hi, how are you?
Great to see you. So glad you're here.
Thank you. Okay, thank you. Hi, everyone. I'm Marybeth, and I'm so happy to be here. I'd like to start off by asking you a question. Are you building your business from home? Now, what if I told you that you could grow your business and make more money by improving your workspace and your home, regardless of what's happening in the economy or in the world? I'm Marybeth, and I am a sustainable and calming home design expert, and I'm passionate about how our homes can influence our health and wellness, our relationships, our careers, and every aspect of our lives. I work side by side with female entrepreneurs who want to grow their business by creating a calm home and an inspiring workspace so that you can reduce your stress, allow you to work more efficiently, make more money, and really help you love your work and your life. If you're working from home, you know what a challenge it can be to manage all of the business tasks and responsibilities, the admin, the marketing, the bookkeeping, plus all of your paperwork, your books, your files, all the gadgets, plus all of the distractions at home, the laundry, the cooking, the cleaning, everything. It can make it so hard to focus, so hard to stay on schedule and take care of your clients. So you could be losing money because of your workspace and your home. I work with women all over the world who want to up-level their business and their life using their home. I use interior design, professional organizing, home styling, and sustainable and mindful living to help you do this. If you are interested in up-leveling your home office, then I'd love to offer you a free 30-minute home office mini planning session to help you create that plan for your workspace so your business and your life can thrive. My biggest visibility tip that I've been using this year is to do more networking. And I think possibly Mari said that, or someone else had said that just previously, is the networking, asking others, using, swapping stages with people. Can I speak in your group? I'd love to have you to speak in mine. So finding those people that are niche mates in your industry and seeing if you can support each other's community. So thanks again. I'm Marybeth with Sustainable Lifestyle Solutions, and I create calm homes that will grow your business, help you make more money, and change your life.
Wow, well done. Let's give some kudos to Marybeth, all our speakers today. Everyone's doing so great. And I mean, who doesn't want to up-level their home space? I love your organization you've got behind you going on there. So pop in the chat, who could up-level their organizational systems and space. Fantastic skill that you have that so many of us need. And we're just meeting too for the first time. So I'm so happy that you're in the community now. And we hope to see you again very soon. Wonderful. Okay, we have one more speaker today is Monique Walters, the lovely Monique. And Monique is someone who actually helps me with some of my tech and WordPress stuff. So Monique, we'll let you share with everyone what your genius zone is. And we've got baby Odessa with us today too.
Yeah, she woke up from her nap and so here she is.
Welcome.
Thank you. I am Monique. I've been doing WordPress tech and design for about 2 years now. I got into it when I was pregnant with Odessa and didn't want to leave her at daycare. So I say luckily, but it's not luckily. The pandemic actually helped that and catapulted my studies and being able to get wonderful clients like Heather. I would say that my tip for visibility is to step outside of your comfort zone. That is why I'm here today. I prefer very much to be behind the screen, not in front of the camera at all. And doing this scares me to death. So step outside of your comfort zone. You aren't going to win anything inside your comfort zone. And then my ask is just for more opportunities like this, some podcast interviews or other speaking events.
Beautiful. Well, very, very well done, Monique and Odessa, holding down the fort there with baby Odessa. Great job. And yeah, absolutely. A lot of you, especially the more introverted, tech-oriented people, like a lot of times they do prefer to stay behind the scenes. But doing this and putting yourself out there and connecting, that certainly is going to be a key to connecting with more potential clients, collaborators. And it seems like there's a lot of people here today that might be, I already see lots of connections happening in the chat and so, people that want to, connect outside of this event, and whether it's swapping stages or supporting each other, or I saw even one of our guests today is a jazz singer saying he's got a show in London and someone already said they want to come. And, it's just incredible when you put yourself out there. I always say you don't get if you don't ask. So here we are all today sharing, asking, and connecting. Beautiful. Thank you, Monique. And baby Odessa. Okay, so it concludes our speaker portion of the event. As mentioned, we do have an after party, and we're going to do a quick little bit of trivia and pick a couple winners right now. So we'll put the link again in. It's a sticker. I know some people have gone over there looking for a video in the Facebook group. It's just a sticker or a post in the comments is where you can all stay connected. We'll also try to tag everyone in there so you can easily find it, because obviously once this chat closes and this Zoom closes, all of that goes away. So just a way for everyone to continue the conversation and stay connected. And okay, so we'll have, let's see. So yeah, if Giselle or Nora can make sure everyone has that link to the Facebook group, that would be great. And so we're going to do quick trivia, a little game. So what I will say is I do have a lot of clients or past clients here in the group. So you can play, but you can't win because you already have the prize. It's one of my programs that you already have. So you're playing for the Visibility Accelerator. And I'm just going to ask a couple of questions from the speakers. And just when you know the answer, put the name in the chat. And the first person who's not already a client or hasn't been a client will be the winner. And you'll actually get the prize. And then we're just going to have you email support@prstars.net to claim it. So let me look at my pages here and see some of the notes. Okay, so who just launched a Kickstarter campaign? It's always the fun part to see people's fingers, how fast they can type. Yep, that's correct. It's Denise. It looks like Bridget got it first. So congratulations to Bridget. Go ahead. You can email support@prstars.net to claim your prize, a visibility accelerator. Fantastic. Okay. All right, let's see. How about who has a book about choice? And I see, it looks like Maija-Liisa. Maija-Liisa, did you get our visibility accelerator already? I feel like you won maybe before.
I don't know. Give it
No,
to somebody
okay.
else. I don't know.
We've got the winner, Maija-Liisa. Sparkle fingers for Maija-Liisa. Fantastic. Okay, let's see. Oh, here's a good one. Okay. Who created an app for visualization? And it looks like we've got one of our guests today, Tammy Boone. Got it right. Lucie. Yes, it was Lucie. Awesome. Fantastic job, everyone. So the one last thing that I just want to let you all know about is a lot of people come in and they love these live events and they want to know also how they can learn more about visibility and when I'm going live next. So I'm doing a masterclass on Thursday. So I think if Nora or Giselle have that link, they can pop that in for you. And it's a free masterclass that I'm doing called the Ultimate Media Breakthrough. And that is the 21st at 1 p.m. And Nora just popped it in there. Yep. So that's the link to get on the list so you can all come out and join me next Thursday again. And I'm going to take off, go back to gallery, take off the spotlight here so we can see everybody's beautiful faces again as we're still wrapping up the live stream here. So yeah, this was wonderful. We did it, a power hour again, mission accomplished. So let's just all come off mute. Let's make some noise as we leave the room here, and feel free to hop on over to the Facebook group and stay connected over there. So let's give a woohoo, we did it.
Thank you. Thank you, Heather.
Thank you. Congratulations to everyone. Fantastic job today. We'll see you soon. Bye.